Hey everyone, it's been only a few days. We are working here in Amsterdam with the creative team on the Gooseberry project, which is now called Cosmos Laundromat, as you might know. To summarize it quite quickly now, it's the 10 first minute of the feature film of the Gooseberry project. So we keep in mind every constraint we had for the feature film, which were to have 10 to 12 studios around the world making each one their own sequence. Now for the pilot, we're trying to make the same thing for only 2 to 3 worlds now. So we have a pretty clear idea on the first world, the reality as we call it, where our main character comes from, Frank, the sheep. The main thing we are working on is trying to find some amazing characters you want to spend 90 minutes with.
It's only 2 days or 3 days ago we started. For the moment, it's like if I was a big stone at the top of a mountain and just the things get launched, everything is just pushed and I just roll. There is this influence, this reference, these ideas, and I just try to absorb, to take everything and see what's happened in my mind. And as soon as it's happened, I put something on the paper. And Frank's, I think, is pretty easy to get as a character. It's an archetype of the character tired of the life, but he still have a little sparkle of life inside the eyes, maybe a secret joy, maybe. I think his big depression is because he expects a lot of life, and this big expectation is still the hope, the part he have in himself. He wouldn't be depressed if he didn't have this big hope of what a rich life means. Or maybe the other sheep on the island don't have this big hope, so for them it's fine. Grass, fog, everything is fine. But because he expects something more rich, I think that's the root of his depressive state. I don't know if state. For me, the island is really like a jail, a desert jail. And there is grass, there is fog, there is maybe 1 or 2 trees here and there. There is not a lot of point of view. Maybe it's the maximum he could ever see in his life. And you just can see the silhouette of the other sheep or maybe a distant trees. But it's a very limited environment, I think. I have a lot of different input about Victor, and because it's also human characters, and to make a human characters in CG movies, we as human know how to read very fast what type of a human he is, and so the physic aspect of this character will tell so many things when he appears, and for the moment it's very hard to define really the characters, even if there is a lot of ideas and a lot of references. So many things we want to fit inside these characters. So that's why the creative process is very chaotic for Victor for the moment. And I'm just trying to have some more rounded or simple shapes to show that the human form is very stylized, also like the sheep. And yes, I'm struggling between like a black characters, like a black Barry White characters, and between another more like, I don't know if I can name it geeky, but yes, in French it's ringard.
Looks great. Okay.
So I am working for now mainly on Blanche and Frank when they are in their first world. they have to meet, and they have to, Frank has to love her immediately, and we have to understand that this world is one of many. We have to understand that this new creature is Frank, and they have to understand what will be the dynamic of the rest of the movie. Like, the first world has a huge importance. We've tried like an underwater world, and we are trying also coming back to the caterpillar idea, so have many Franks and Blanches in many forms, like a seahorse and Medusa and everything. Trying to think about which could be the form that serves more the story. Blanche is she's the loved one. That's her function, but we don't know if it will work. It's a woman. We don't know her original form. We don't know. She's been traveling in this shape-shifting world where Victor sent them. So she's in this world at the same time as Frank. For Frank, it's the first time, and he meets her. So she's like the one Victor wants Frank to meet, because he's the love master.
Hofmeister.
Yeah, Cupidon. I was also trying to make a parallel thing with the washing machine. You know, the first sequence of a washing machine is like water is falling, like inside. Mm-hmm. And I would think that maybe that could have some sense. And this one is nothing. Damn.
We are very at the early stages. It's only been a few days, so we plan to do this for 1 or 2 months. So things might change, and we are exploring stuff. We have a pretty clear vision of what the story is about, and so we are just gathering all the reference we can and start making awesome visuals, just to see where we are going and what fits the best. The story, the emotions within the story. And that's what Cosmos Laundromat is all about. So stay tuned, we'll have more info, more script development, more character designs, more references. Cheers.